Hey guys, Jimmy with Boots and Bows Outdoors. We're going to cut a piece of meat today. One of our local stores was running a sale on beef tenderloin. I don't know if you can see that. Normally it's $86 down to 46, and this is beef tenderloin, filet mignon, whatever you want to call it, but probably one of the best steaks you'll ever eat in your life, and an extremely easy piece of meat to cut. I'm gonna take this over to the sink, open up the wrapper so the blood can drain into the sink and not all over the cutting board and the countertop. And I'll show you how we're going to cut this into steaks. This will actually make several meals for my wife and I. Most restaurants, if you get this cut of steak as part of your meal, you're looking at $40, $100, whatever. It depends on the restaurant and how high end it is. So I'll get to opening this and we'll get to cutting. Be right back. Okay, got our tenderloin out of the package. Nice cut of meat. You will sometimes have some fat that's stuck to it on the outside. You can easily remove it most times just with your hands. Not, cut it with a knife. No big deal. So we'll pull off some of the fat. Now I know if you're a deer hunter, the inside this is a non-movement muscle on a cow. This is on the inside of the cow against the backbone. If you've ever eaten a T-bone steak, you know they have the large part at the top and then the bone and that little round part. That's this. This is non-movement muscle, so it's very tender. It's a very rich steak. Guys that deer hunt know when you pull this off the deer, you have this piece of silver skin here, and a lot of times you'll pull this off because grinding it will get caught in the grinder, and it's a pain to get it out. But we're not grinding this. No, this is not getting ground. This is eating a steak. So we're leaving the silver skin on. These steaks are best cut at about 1.5 to 2 inches. You can go a little thicker if you want. I would not cut them thin. It's not a large steak as far as diameter, but it is quite delicious. Nice thing about these is as long as you look at the front right here, it's flat. You just keep cutting. You cut as your steak, or rather as the piece of meat goes. You just cut back. You can't mess this one up, really. This is a very easy easy piece of meat to start with. So I'll start cutting. Down through there. You can see it. Nice, pretty steak. Decent marbling. Not heavy marbling, which would have been nice, but still a very nice steak, nice piece of meat. And so we'll just go ahead and cut through these. If there's some fat on it you don't want on there, you take it off. Just that simple. I'm cutting these probably about, 1.5 inches, especially on the larger end. Look at the marbling on this piece. Yeah, that's dinner tonight, that's for sure. And again, it's just, you cut straight down, straight through it. And I'm sectioning them off in twos because I'll package these up as, you know, there's 2 steaks in a pack. This is just my wife and I. And I'll cut some a little thinner sometimes. There's maybe one of those days where we've had a big lunch. So supper is going to be not quite as large. It's amazing, you can actually feel how tender these steaks are. Now this flat piece back here, I haven't heard this cut or this term used a lot, especially recently, but this is what would have been called the Chateaubriand. But would have butterflied it, laid it open. Not going to do that. I'm just going to cut few small medallion type steaks out of it, and I'll just package this up as 4, and then we each can have a couple of these, or if my wife's not real hungry, she'll have 1 and I'll have 3. However, you know, just because it doesn't make a pretty steak doesn't mean it tastes different or it's not as good. But here you got some beautiful, beautiful steaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meals out of this one piece of meat for 46 bucks. You know, just need to cook up some veggies, and if we want, cook a starch up with it, or, you know, whatever, have a salad. You know, we've got a really good hearty meal at a reasonable price. Can't go wrong. So I'll be doing some more meat cutting videos and show you how to maybe save a little bit of money and get a good meal out of it. So if you like this, please like, subscribe, and share the video. Watch the sales at your local store. A lot of times they'll put things on sale, you know, whole chunks of meat, whether it's a beef tenderloin or a whole sirloin tip, whole Boston butts. I'm going to be doing a video on that and making some pork fingers and making some sausage with it. So some more videos coming up that'll be really good for us, for, you know, cooking and other such things. But this will hopefully help you out. Thank you. You'll have a great day.